Hey there guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Yellow. In the last episode, we made our way through Viridian Forest, and now we're in Pewter City and pretty much about to go and take on the first gym. Anyway, here's the Jigglypuff. If you talk to him, something funny will happen. As you can see, Pikachu is no longer following me. That's because he's sleeping because of Jigglypuff's song, because that's what Jigglypuff does. Look at that, is exactly my face when I wake up every single morning. Just the frown. Oh man, Pikachu did not look happy there. Then again, is anyone ever happy if they're woken up by someone else? I don't think so. Sleep is such a joyful, blissful thing that when someone takes it away from you, you just can't help but hate them for it. At least that's my experience. Anyway, here's a junior trainer with a Diglett. Let's kick his ass, I guess, with Nidoran. Because Pikachu still can't touch this thing, because all he knows as far as offensive moves go is Thunder Shock. So Horn Attack. And it's a good thing this Diglett will not know any ground-type moves, because otherwise he'd make short work of Nidoran for sure. So a Horn Attack followed by a Tackle easily takes it out. Gets me to level 12. And I learned Double Kick, which comes just in time because I can't beat Brock without that move. And he also has a Sandshrew. Apparently he didn't really get the memo that this is a Rock-type gym, and neither Diglett or Sandshrew are Rock types. But whatever. Maybe it's a Ground-type gym, even though Brock says otherwise. Because these two are Ground types. The two Pokemon Brock uses are also Ground types, so seems like a more logical explanation to me. Anyway, Nidoran also whoops Sandshrew's ass. Darn! Light years isn't time, it measures distance. I think they actually corrected that from Red and Blue. Because apparently the translators for Red and Blue were asleep at the wheel or something, and they completely screwed that one up. Apparently they didn't know that light years is a measurement of time instead of distance. Namely, the amount of time it takes for a ray of light to reach... like, the amount of years it takes for a ray of sunlight to reach Earth or something, I don't know. I'm not really, that well versed in those areas of, like, physics and science and all that stuff. And astronomy, astrology, whatever the hell it is. But I think that's more or less what it is. In layman's terms. Anyway, I'm not really sure why I bothered using potions on Nidoran if I was just gonna go and go back to the wait, did I use the... I remember rummaging around in the bag, but I don't actually recall using the potions. Man, my short-term memory is shit recently. That's what school does to you. Anyway, here's Brock. He believes in rock-hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all the rock type. So wanna challenge me? Fine then, show me your best. I was hoping he was gonna say show me your moves. But I guess when this game came out, Smash Brothers wasn't a thing yet, so Captain Falcon didn't really have his whole mimetic badass status yet. Anyway, here comes Geodude, the best Pokemon Brock has, to be honest. Because I don't know why, but Onix is complete and utter shit. Its attack stat is, I think, just as high, or quote-unquote high, as, like, Caterpie or Pidgey or Weedle or something. Basically, Onix can't fight its own way out of a damn paper bag. It has an impressive defense stat, but absolutely nothing else going for it. And then also the typing with the double, quadruple weaknesses to grass and water. It's just a terrible Pokemon. And I don't get why it's so awful. I mean, there's plenty of Pokemon that are in a similar boat as Onix, namely Pokemon without any other evolutionary relatives at the time, that had great base stats, like Scyther, or Tauros, or Snorlax, or Kangaskhan, or Chansey, or whatever. All of those are pretty good, and then you have Onix, which is just awful. Anyway, we won, we get the Boulder Badge, hooray! That's an official Pokemon League badge, awesome. Bears Pokemon become more powerful. I'm pretty sure that's not actually a thing. I think they say that in like a whole bunch of Pokemon games. Oh, this badge will raise your Pokemon's defense or speed or whatever. but I don't think they actually do that, so why would they even bother saying it? Anyway, we also get a TM for Bide, which is a horrible, 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 horrible move. I mean, there's a good reason you never see that in competitive battling. Because it's terrible, it's easy to avoid, serves no purpose whatsoever. Anyway, let's go back to the Pokemon Center and heal up. Because Nidoran took a bit of a beating. And he's also way ahead of Pikachu level-wise now. I mean, Pikachu's level 9 or 10 and Nidoran's at 14 already. So we gotta get Pikachu some battle experience. Although I'm pretty sure the next route up ahead is gonna be full of scrubs with Caterpies and Pidgeys. So he'll probably be just fine. Alright, let's go, Pika. We got stuff to do. Did I... Gotta put him up front, though. Although I guess leveling Nidoran wouldn't hurt either, because he's pretty much on the verge of evolving already. Level 16. And then he'll become... not quite game-breaking yet, but the potential is there. Oh crap, I forgot about the girl down there. Hey, I met you in Viridian Forest. I probably kicked his ass then. Let's see if he still sucks now. Probably. Although the trainers don't have names yet in this generation, so you can't really tell if it's the same guy or not. I wonder if... because in Fire Red and Leaf Green they added names to the trainers. I wonder if this guy actually has the same name as one of the bug catchers you fight in Viridian Forest. Can someone go and figure that out for me? Like, look that up on the internet or something. That'd be pretty cool if they actually did that. Or maybe they just changed the dialogue altogether. I don't know, it's been a while since I played Fire Red or Leaf Green. Anyway, sending out a Weedle, Pikachu took a little bit too much damage in that fight with the Caterpie, so let's just leave this up to Nidoran for now. Even though Weedle probably won't be hitting quite as hard as Caterpie. Although then again, a Stab Poison Sting shouldn't be that much weaker than an unstabbed Tackle. And I'm pretty sure Weedle's offensive stat is actually higher than Caterpie, so maybe he would still be hitting harder. Anyway, he also has a Caterpie, of course. Because bloody hell, screw Pokemon variety. Also, this Caterpie and Weedle should really have been Butterfree and Beedrill already. But nope, that's too challenging. Even though I'm pretty sure Pikachu... oh damn it, of course he's getting critical hits left and right. Nidoran, tag in. Because Pikachu's gonna get his ass kicked, and he's gonna be making frowny faces again if that happens. So let's not do that. Just keep poking the thing. Although I'm pretty damn sure Nidoran was supposed to know Peck by now. Or I'm pretty sure it should get that move at like a really low level. So I'm kinda wondering why it doesn't know that yet, or maybe they changed its level up move pool in later generations. Because I'm pretty sure Peck is supposed to be like the first offensive move it gets. Although it did get Tackle in this generation, so I don't know, maybe they replaced that with Peck down the line somewhere. Anyway, let's fight her. She has a Pidgey. Pikachu ought to be able to defeat that thing at least. So go get him, Pikachu. Thunder Shock. It's gonna be ages until he learns a better electric move, I'm betting. Because there's really not that many electric moves in this generation anyway. There's Thunder Shock, Thunderbolt, Thunder, Thunder Punch, which Pikachu doesn't get. So, pretty much out of luck until he gets Thunderbolt. Then again, I think, how many moves were there in Generation 1? Like 200 or something? I guess that's a decent amount. Although they really could have gone with a lot more variety. And some of the typings they gave to moves just doesn't make a whole lot of sense either. Like, why are so many punching moves like Mega Punch and I think Comet Punch, why are they all normal type attacks instead of fighting type attacks? And I'm pretty sure Karate Chop was a normal type move in this generation. And Bite, well Bite, the Dark type wasn't around yet, so at least that one kinda makes sense. Also, how is Whirlwind not a flying type move? I always found that kinda weird. Also, Gust is a normal type move in Generation 1. What the hell is up with that? flying types don't really have a whole lot to go on either. I think there's Wing Attack. You got Peck and Drill Peck, which I'm pretty sure not all flying types get. Pretty much only the birds do. Fly, which also not a whole lot of flying types get in this generation, because you can't fly around on stuff like Golbat, for example. Or, well, Scyther still can't get Fly, but I'm pretty sure you can teach Fly to, like, Zubat and Golbat in later generations, at least. Oh boy, Wrap. Oh, this was a hugely messed up part of Generation 1. Look at this. He wraps me, I can't do a damn thing about it until I happen to get released out of nowhere. Now, the thing with that is, if you have a Pokemon with Wrap or Bind or Clamp or Fire Spin or whatever, that's actually faster than your opponent, you can just keep using the move on them over and over again, and just kill them without them being able to do anything about it, unless they get lucky and you miss or something. I strongly remember one of the things I remember most fondly from my childhood, playing Pokemon Stadium 1 with my friends back in grade school. I strongly remember beating my friend's Rhydon with my Charizard simply by using Fire Spin on him over and over and over again. Even though it barely did any damage, I just killed him with it because he couldn't do anything. That was pretty screwed up, and I'm kinda glad they altered those moves in Generation 2. I mean, Generation 1 was kinda wonky altogether when it comes to a whole lot of the gameplay stuff. For example, the special stats, that's kinda weird. And then I think also the critical hit ratio was based on how fast you were or something. The faster your Pokemon, the higher your critical hit ratio. That was kinda weird. Although I guess it was less luck reliant than the critical hits are these days. Because back then you pretty much knew, okay, if my Pokemon is fast, I'm gonna get pretty lucky with the critical hits. Although I guess it is fairer the way it is now. Whatever. Holy crap, Rattata. Does he know? I'm pretty sure he knows Quick Attack at this point. So let's get Pikachu out of there. And Nidoran in there. Nidoran should be able to take a hit. Tackle. Okay, he can take it. And then double kick. Oh, he's faster. Well, Nidoran's no speedster, so I guess I can see why. Down goes Rattata. Not a whole... Oh, Nidoran level 15. I'll take it. And a Nidoran male. Level 10, that shouldn't be much of a problem. I might lose this fight, but Pikachu might be... Oh, never mind. Good job, Nidoran. You deserve all that experience for yourself. Be nice, I am always nice. Especially to the ladies, I'm a perfect gentleman. Anyway, gotta go back and heal, because Pikachu and Nidoran are both pretty banged up, and we're not gonna get much further like this. Oh man, it is times like this that I sorely miss the run button. Or like the running shoes or whatever. They were introduced in Generation 3, I wanna say. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure that was Generation 4. I mean, at least it won't be that much longer until we get the bicycle. But the bicycle does have some downsides, namely, you can't see cute little Pikachu walking behind you. That's a bit of a bummer. I mean, why couldn't they have given Pikachu a bicycle of his own? That'd be hilarious. Or like a tricycle. And the screen goes back to green. I gotta say, seeing all these graphics, it does kind of invoke some sense of nostalgia within me. Because Pokemon Blue was the very first video game I ever played. So, definite nostalgia going on here. Even though we're playing Yellow instead of Blue. But Yellow is pretty much a superior version of Blue, so basically the same thing. Alright, Pikachu, zap that bug. 2-hit KO can work with that. String Shot, I don't care. At least it's not Poison Sting, and I'm still gonna be faster because it's a freaking Weedle. Ah, damn it. Bloody damage rolls. At least he didn't poison me. Okay, Quick Attack. At least we get to show that off. I think he learned that a couple battles ago. Kakuna. Well, this thing's likely to only know Harden, so I can just sit here and zap it all day long. And actually, if you go by standard, like, real-world logic, shouldn't Electric be super effective against Bug? Because, you know, bug zappers and all that stuff are very good at killing bugs. I have an Electric Fly Swatter myself, and that thing is awesome. Just, like, trap a fly against the window with it, and then just hit the button and watch that thing crackle and sizzle and smoke. Although it does create a pretty nauseating smell if you fry it for too long. Honestly, the smell of, like, burnt up flies is not very pleasant. Understandable, because those things spend their day on sitting on shit or garbage or whatever. Of course that's gonna reek. Anyway, Metapod, that's just gonna spam Harden again, so Pikachu, get in there and zap that thing. Because Thundershock does not care about Hardens. Okay, should be a 2-hit KO unless the damage roll screws me over again. Which I wouldn't put it past that damn... Yup, knew it. Oh well. I wanted to go for Quick Attack and just mashed A too much, but this'll do. Not really that great amount of experience though. If I had a new Pokemon, I would've won. Well, if you would've evolved them, maybe you would've won. Okay, last guy. You can fight my new Pokemon. Oh, so they're freshly caught, they're likely gonna suck. And they're likely to be Caterpies and Weedles again anyway. Yep. I mean, okay, I get that there aren't that many Pokemon to choose from in this generation, because it's the first one and all. But, come on, couldn't you have given at least one of these guys like a Paris or a Venonat or something? I mean, other than Caterpie and Weedle, and Scyther and Pinsir, those are the only other bug types around in this generation. So you might as well show them off already. And a Metapod. I kind of want to throw Nidoran in against this thing, because I kind of want Nidoran to evolve. Preferably before we reach Mount Moon. Because as soon as I'm getting the Moonstone, I'm evolving that thing. Because there's really nothing good in Nidorino's level up move pool that it needs to learn. And if I evolve it into Nidoking early enough, I can at least teach it Thrash, which ought to be pretty powerful for fairly early in the game. And it's happening, Nidoran is evolving into Nidorino, which is still not really an amazing Pokemon. But seeing as how everyone at this point is using Caterpies and Rattatas and stuff, it's gonna kick some serious butt. Like against this chick here. Eek, did you touch me? No. I was just walking past and you looked at me and then you suddenly accused me of stuff. That's not very nice, little lady. Jigglypuff level 14. Alright, now we're talking. This ought to be somewhat of a challenge. Oh crap, oh, it didn't affect me. They kind of had that weird, instead of missing, they just have it didn't affect. For like status moves and stuff. Ooh, holy crap, that's a beefy pound. Alright, Nidorino, get in there. First Nidorino battle. Damn, the back sprites were ugly in this game. Alright, double kick. That ought to do some major damage. Yep, takes care of the Jigglypuff easily. Alright. Decent experience, even when divided into two. That's it. So what, you want me to do more than touch you? Well, I'm up for that, I guess. Might as well. And this guy doesn't fight you. That tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. Now that's actually funny because you can't go through Mount Moon starting from Cerulean. It's pretty much a one-way tunnel, so how the hell did he get here from Cerulean? I spy a contradiction, sir. There is a blatant gap in your testimony. Most can carry 6 Pokemon. I kinda wonder what made them decide that 6 was gonna be the maximum. I also kinda wonder why they never really bothered to increase it. I think that would make the games more fun. Although I guess if they do that, you can kinda like just carry all sorts of types on your team and make you prepared for any situation. So maybe that'd be a little bit broken. But I think it'd definitely be more fun. I definitely hope they increase that number at some point in the future. Anyway, I give this guy 500 bucks for a Magikarp, because this poor little thing... I was actually considering on using this Magikarp, but I decided against it. So, I'm just gonna put it in the box, and then see you guys next time.